Earlier this week, Apple dropped not one, but two new Apple Watches, the flagship Series 6 and the more affordable SE. We're going to focus on the Series 6, since it's Apple's latest and greatest, and it tells us the most about how Apple thinks about its category-leading smartwatch. Here are the 5 most important things you need to know about the Apple Watch Series 6. First up, we've got new colors. The Series 6 comes in 4 new colors: blue aluminum, the red aluminum for Project Red, a new shade of gold finish over stainless steel, and the graphite gray stainless steel you see here. Just like the iPod before it, the Apple Watch is an accessory as much as it is a piece of technology, and Apple isn't being shy about trying new things. The only downside? Well, the white ceramic and space gray ceramic models have been phased out. The titanium versions are my personal favorite, and they're here to stay. Number 2, we have a bunch of new watch bands. Apple makes a point every year of introducing new colors and new styles, but this year we've got a pair of straps unlike any we've seen before. We have the Solo Loop and we have the braided Solo Loop, which are both seamless straps with no buckles or clasps, so you just stretch them and slide them right over your wrist. These come in 9 sizes, and Apple provides a nifty downloadable sizing tool so you can get the fit just right, which you're definitely going to want to do. I was a little bit skeptical when I saw these, but my first impression after wearing them for about a day is that if you get the sizing right, these might just be the coolest Apple Watch bands yet. Third, we have a bunch of new faces. For me, the new watch faces are probably the most exciting thing to come with the arrival of the Series 6. Sure, there's no real fancy hardware update here, but if you're a watch lover, there's a lot to like. There are new faces like the Chronograph Pro, the GMT, and the count-up face, and in all cases, they mimic functions from mechanical watches, but in ways that feel respectful and fun. These were clearly designed by people who love watches and know what they're talking about. I love that Apple is purposefully putting the Apple Watch in dialogue with the classics of watchmaking, despite the fact that the vast majority of owners will have no idea. There are some less serious faces too, if that's more your speed, and honestly, they're all worth experimenting with. The big hardware news with the Series 6 is the addition of a new sensor array to the back. It uses a mix of red and infrared light to measure your blood oxygen level in just 15 seconds. Now, what's that useful for? Well, low blood oxygen can be a sign that something's amiss with your body and that you might want to give your doctor a call. For most people, this probably isn't critical day to day, but it can't hurt, and it's become pretty standard on smartwatches and fitness trackers over the last year or two. And lastly, this watch is really, at its core, all about services. During Apple's big keynote presentation, before he introduced a single product, CEO Tim Cook made sure to highlight all of the apps and services that he uses on a daily basis on his Apple Watch.
Today, it's incredible what Apple Watch enables you to do right from your wrist.
That trend continued throughout the keynote from speaker to speaker, and with the launches of Fitness Plus, Family Setup, and the emphasis on Apple Music, it's clearer than ever that one of the most important things about the Apple Watch is that it gets you into Apple's app and service ecosystem, and it keeps you there. With those things in mind, I think the real message behind the Series 6 is clear. The path Apple has charted for Apple Watch over the last few years, the path of fitness, of customization, of making its apps and services more accessible than ever, is the path forward too. The Series 6 might not feature any paradigm-shifting changes, but with Apple having dialed in the Apple Watch's purpose as they have, that's okay with me.